If you don't want to be triggered, please skip. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein, I show you some pictures, was the reincarnation of Andrew Jackson. Look at the images by Andrew Jackson. He was the 7th president of the United States of America. It is exact the same frequency. Look at his eyes. It is exact the same spark. When you dive deeper into the secret space program, you will see this is not conspiracy theory. The dark extraterrestrials really ruled this planet once. It was satanic. It was super psychopathic, narcissistic, camouflaged in fake light, fake love. But you know this is not the truth. People like Jeffrey reincarnated because they have a very high position. So I asked my Arcturian guides, is that true that Jeffrey Epstein was the reincarnation of Andrew Jackson? Is this theory true? And the Arcturians said yes. And Jeffrey Epstein is really dead, the Arcturians told me. He's not hiding, no, he's really dead. And Jeffrey had connections to Area 50. But I'm not allowed speaking out loud because it's still very dangerous. It's still very dangerous speaking in public about area. Really. But there was so much darkness happening there, even with energy harvesting with children. And maybe you're wondering, why are these entities doing that? Because they feed on suffer. So when people suffer, when you suffer as a starseed, they take on loose energy. They get energy. They always need energy from an outside resource. They always need energies from planets to become immortal, to feel better. In other words, watch the movie Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Ascending is full disclosure. For beginners, I highly recommend that one. You're going to see the Draconians, the negative grays, as the fallen Anunnaki. Primarily, the Anunnaki attacking now many stars. It's because the good news, the Draconians already stepped aside. No, they don't attack us actively any longer. Why do you think all this disclosure is happening? About Jeffrey, about Didi. They did these horrible rituals because they worked for the dark side, because they know the cosmic energies, they know about Kabbalah, they know about astrology. Some other people survived and they saw Jeffrey shape-shifting. Maybe you saw some people walking around and you saw them shape-shifting and you were wondering, what was that? Am I crazy? Was it just fantasy? No, because they know who you are. So when you are a positive orientated starseed, a Pleiadian, an Arcturian, a Sirian, they know it. And it can be they show up a few seconds to say, hi, do you see me now? This is their energy. These are psychopaths, narcissists, super toxic. You cannot understand as a starseed why they do this. But they feed on energy, especially when people suffer. Good news are they are not allowed reincarnating on Earth any longer. Negative orientated souls, as the Draconians, the negative reptilians. There are many different reptilians, by the way. Not all of them are destructive. The same to the Greys. There are some positive ones, there are also some negative ones. They cannot reincarnate on Earth any longer. These are the good news, the gates are closed. And everything what happens now only happens on Earth. And they were always in contact with the 4D lower astral plane. Always. Because they knew the 4D lower astral plane is the hell timeline. This is the place we know is hell from the Bible. Did you know that? It's the 4D lower astral plane. In the Quran it's written. They know in Islam, they are known as the jinns. And they were always feeding them with these dark rituals. And they gave them much energy back. That's the thing. And they tried the same with so many planets. They destroyed so many planets in the cosmos. And it was the Draconian force. It was the reptilian force. Do you want to see a video about the Anunnaki and who they really are? Because there are some you can trust. There are some, please, don't talk to them. They still attack the Earth and they see the Earth is theirs. So that's the thing, and the Anunnaki work now with very advanced AI. This is next level, what they do now. They're using quantum AI and they try to control the people from behind. Because they know exactly how people think and feel, because they manipulated our DNA. This is the truth. They didn't create us humans for real, Enki did not. No, they were manipulating the cosmic DNA. But originally, humanity comes from the Lyrans. The Lyrans are our ancestors and not the Anunnaki. They lied. So, and I told you it's going to be triggering. And I know in the Sumerian tablets you read something different. What if the Sumerian tablets are hijacked? What if you don't see the original one? What if they have it? As Yeshua's teachings, they have it. Gospel of Mary Magdalene, they have it. What if they are hijacked? The tablets. Because the Arcturians showed to me what they have done to us, and this is one of the biggest crimes, what the Anunnaki did with us, mankind. They manipulated our DNA, they didn't create us. Can you feel it? And now we are slowly rising, we're going back to the truth. And Jeffrey Epstein is one of these entities, very dark. And I see that he was an ambassador. He was a draconian ambassador in his homes. And that is why he over and over reincarnated. Over and over again he reincarnated. And he did so much evil all the time. Because the draconians controlled the earth once. And the system once. They knew it's him. Ah, look. He's the ambassador. Ah, yeah, come on, join us. And then they were always successful. They were always rich, guys. To create more evil in this world. Because they knew money means power. Money means responsibility. That is why so many starseeds are still under attack. Those with the brightest hearts, they attack now on social media. And I encourage you, show up now as I do. Show up now and speak your truth, because people must know the truth. They lied to us. Because we all come from the Lyrans. These are our real parents and not the Anunnaki.